Welcome to week 3 of PRT League West. I'm your host, Mitch on Risk, here with you for professional risk takers. And we are watching from the perspective of a purple Arco. Here as we go to Simple World for a 70% match. Progressive card bonus with unstable portals and the best risk players in the world. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be stressful. Let's see how it all shakes out. All right, so first in turn order will be the 69ers, played here by Quarantined. Second in turn order will be Bradamite, playing here for the Philadelphia Freedom. Third in turn order is Zycron, playing as Red, playing for JMX. Fourth in turn order, the host, Omnia. Their player here in this one will be I Am Rugster. Fifth in turn order, the very famous Arco, playing for the Reapers in purple. And sixth, but not least, playing for Team Chonk in pink here is Roland Evangelist. All right, now the fun begins. So already the 69ers at 21%. True random would have been fitting, yeah, sure. Whole turn of skips just to build up. Is that what's happening here? Yeah. Just everyone goes and builds. Is this what you guys expected to see? Oh no, here's a take. Rugster says I'm not skipping, you fools. Okay, so we do see a card there for Omnia, playing as blue here. Here go the Reapers, playing as purple. Remember, you just need 14 territories for the win. Rugster and Omnia already on 4. They just 10 territories away from a win already. Yeah, blue takes the card because they had the easy 1 to get to, and he doesn't leave the 1 for the Reapers to take. Kind of harsh. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Reapers trying to decide if they want to hit a 4 or not. Oh, boy. They hit a 4 and they only lose 1. Get great dice. How does Chonk react to that? Chonk not connected at all to the Reapers here. So maybe that makes that move make sense. They can't really react. They're going to have to skip. Chonk down to 22 troops. And it is a skip there from Chonk. All right, here go the 69ers. First in turn order. They've got 3 territories on the board. They go ahead and hit a 1. Do they lock in Omnia going the other direction? No, they move back. Okay. Here go the Freedom. These settings are very stressful. It feels like just something crazy could happen at any time. Here goes Bradamite for the Philadelphia Freedom. Here's second in turn order for black. Now we've got Zycron for JMX. In red here. He's got 3 territories. He takes the easy take. Does he combine? Oh, he threatens the 7. Saying he would like the bonus? I think he's saying he wants the bonus. Get out of my bonus. Let's see what Rugster does to that. Rugster obliges and gets out of there. He loses 1 on the 1 also. No, he moves back in. Okay, he moves back in. Does not give up the African position. Okay, Reaper's just in one position on the board, uh, which feels like could happen to anybody at this point. Omnia also just in one position. Remember, we are in progressive cards here. I've been told it won't matter based off the number of turns we're going to get to. Okay, Reaper's going to just a smacker stack right there in Europe. Does somebody just take a 3-point kill here and get out of this chaos? Remember, it is 3 points for the kill here in the PRT League. 10 points for the win, 3 points for a bounty as long as you get an immediate trade or victory. And a failed 70 loses you a point. Failed 70 happens when you get 50% of the board, but don't get to 70. The standings coming into this week after 2 weeks: Philadelphia Freedom in first, Reapers in second, Chonk in third, JMX in fourth, Omnia in fifth, and 69ers in sixth. And this is the 69ers here, turn 3, with Quarantine first in turn order here. Yeah, you got to be a little bit careful not to accidentally hit 50%. That's right. Going for a kill without hitting 50 is a little tricky, so it's really like going for a 2-point kill almost. I feel like I can feel the stress of the players playing this. Maybe besides Arco, who's just like, whatever, I'm going to go sit in one stack in Europe and see what happens. Everybody else is just... This is so uncomfortable because we never play competitive matches like this. Yeah, Arco's totally used to... He plays this at like 2 a.m. every night. For like hours. Simple World, perfect. Arco throws out a heart. He liked that move there from... Oh, getting the card. He already had a card. Okay. Rugster in 3 positions. He might have the most positions on the board. He's really in 2 because of that 1 separating. The benefit for Arco, yeah, is he just has the 1 territory, so going for a kill won't put him at that 50% mark. You're right. Troop count's pretty close across the board. Nothing major, even though Chonk got hit early. He's 6th in turn order, so we got some of those troops back. Not looking good for Chonky. Chonk was the team that... no, I wouldn't say that. There are multiple teams that felt uneasy about these settings. Alright, the Freedom in 2 positions. They've got the NA in the South America play. They're guarded pretty nicely. And we've officially are in turn 4 here. Might we push up against that 15-minute mark that Cecil said we'd definitely be done by? They're taking their turns too long. You don't think they're playing too passively, though. You just think they're taking long turns. They're really thinking through it. Remember, this is team risk. These guys can be in a VC. Most of them are, with their teammates who are also helping them work through what options they have, including making a run or a bounty kill or something like that. So sometimes the longer turn, you see the longer turns in this league format because of that team discussion going on. You got to think through all your options. Which one do you want to go for? The hits and move backs are very interesting. So these guys are definitely thinking through how to best block up the board. And Arco seems to think, and it makes sense in this strategy, he wants to hit as few territories as possible or have as few territories as possible. One, it opens up going for a kill without hitting 50%, but two, it gives you more access to the board without blocking yourself off on this small choky map. Remember, we are in progressive cards, so some of these trades are going to get really big without any bonus play. So there will be fireworks in this thing. How it all shakes out will be very, very interesting. This time through the turn order, as we go turn 5 through the turn order, I'm going to try to quickly go through each of your teams. 69ers there. Quarantine playing in this one. Rue 13, Call of War 232 also on the roster there for the 69ers. Second in turn order, you've got the Philadelphia Freedom. Owner Crackle 069, Matthew Law, Cecil Dogan, and Bradamite playing in this one for the Philadelphia Freedom. Team JMX here. Horseboy the owner, Jax Wild, I Am Mamba, and Zycron playing in this one for Team JMX. Team Omnia again, Not Young Me and I Am Rugster, the co-owners, Sir Tyler and Feliz. Also on the roster, I Am Rugsters playing for Omnia in this one. See, a couple teams had to card skip twice. And Omnia, the only team... Omnia and the Reapers, the only teams that didn't have to skip at all. So they'll be a card ahead of everybody, effectively first and second in turn order because of that, here in this progressive trade-ins. Oh, did the Reaper skip? Yeah, Arco skips there. He doesn't want to be in that turn order position. Grimshanky the owner, Brilliant Frog of White Meadow, Noob 2.0, and again Arco playing in this one for him. And then last but not least, we have Chonk with Chunk the Bunk the owner, who's playing in this one, Zango, General Rivers, and Tally CXL. Okay, so we do see the skip from Arco, who followed after the Rugster skip. They both wanted to stay on 4 cards as to not put themselves first in turn order. Omni already sitting at 31%, nearly halfway there. They're at 6 territories. You just need 14 for the win. Okay, we're seeing a lot of skips now. Nobody wants to be that guinea pig and take the first trade. Yeah, Omni would need some of their ones hit before they can really go for that. How many skips do we see here, you think? Rugster telling Zycron to get out of there, maybe? Or telling Zycron he can have it? Everyone's rooting for the Falcons. We obviously know that. Never root for the Eagles. It's a sign of a lack of moral fortitude. If you're an Eagles fan, Crackle the best demonstration of that. Okay, so we see a third position maybe created by Chonk? No, they don't leave anything in South America. Okay, so it's an African and Australian position. Prague caps. Oh gosh. Yeah, that would have been even more painful. Who trades first? And why not take a card if you're sitting at 3 cards? We do see a card taken there from Brady White. He does take South America. Does he guard? He doesn't guard it. All right, so Chonk sitting on 3 cards. Do they take? Yeah, they take here. 2 position play. Bradomite holding the bonus of South America. Does Bradomite get to hold that? Does quarantine break here? Quarantine would have to take a card to break, so it's clever here from Bradomite. He's forcing the 69ers to take the small... No? Yeah, to take the small trade if they want the territory. But Quarantine doesn't break, but does... Are the cards not going up, or am I crazy? Oh, we're out of cards. We're out of cards. Is that correct? We're out of cards? I forgot about this situation on this map. You can run out of cards. Okay. So that's what's happened here, folks. So we have 12 and then 9, so 21. We've got 21 cards handed out. So yeah, we're out of cards. People were still skipping even though we were out of cards, which is interesting. This is going to be interesting. What do you do from here, guys? No, we're in progressive. We're in a progressive game. So, does anyone have a trade on 4, we think? I mean, it's can't be possible that none of these players have trade because we know they're 2 wilds. So someone can change the game by trading in. You've got your 19 territories and 2 wilds. I got really confused on the cards not going up, but then I remembered that that's a thing on this map because it's so small. So we do have bonuses taken now by the Freedom and JMX, which is very interesting. Because that's a major, major advantage if we're never going to have cards trade. It's a wild game where basically the cards have been taken out of it until someone decides they want to take the 4 trade. I don't have the bonus map to show, but North America is a 3. The 2 that are taken down here at the bottom are both +2. South America and Africa are the +2s. Australia's a +1. Europe's a 3. And Asia's a 5. So the Freedom and JMX both getting +2s here. Interesting and seems like a major advantage. Well, we're out of cards, right? So the way cards work is you have a card for each territory plus 2 wilds. So there's 21 cards, and if you count up over on the side there, we're at 21 cards have been handed out. So there's no more. If you were playing the old school board game, the pile would be gone. So there's no cards to draw. Remember, you just need 14 territories. You see the major stacks now happening here from JMX and Africa guarding. You see they're blocked in by Omnia there. Arco sitting in a portal with his 41 feels like something bad's going to happen, right? Maybe Arco has a trade sitting there just waiting, and he's going to make a run off of that 41. Go for a kill, potentially. Someone has the wilds. No, you don't. Yeah, you can definitely wait, but you use it when you want to make your move, right? Can Arco get white into the run? So off the portal, so hit the 12, hit the 13, so double split. Use the portal in another portal. Yeah, I think it's very possible we see that move from Arco here. You get the 4 trade, almost certainly. So you got 48 to go get 45. It's tight. Because you got to split twice there off the 12 and the 13. It does get you 3 points if you can get the kill. Okay, Rugster's card blocked. And it doesn't matter because there's no cards. So you can't really feel bad. Arco's skipping because why? Unless he's going to actually go do something. He likes keeping his access to the board here. I don't think anyone had the game going down quite like this. 11 territories with a white kill, yeah. And you need the 14. I'm sure they're counting it. Again, these guys are playing as teams. Each of these is a group in a VC. So they're working through all the possibilities, what a kill looks like, and what a 70 run would be. Yeah, Cecil having the 15 minutes. I hope you took the over on Cecil's sports book. And I think it's only going to get a little bit crazier here. Practices never ran out of cards because people traded. Now someone's going to have a huge stack here. They're also not playing super defensive except for Zycron's playing pretty defensive in Africa. Everyone else is going pretty big slapper stacks. It's Team Omnia settings. Oh, a 10 stack getting hit? What slow roll? Omnia slow rolling JMX here. Thinking that Zycron's getting a little too big. Or maybe it's a feed. It's probably a feed because he's right after him in turn order. So it gives everybody else a chance to go through. Does Arco take the bait here? Both JMX and Omnia say to attack the other to Arco here for the Reapers. A lot of thumbs up, thumbs down, hearts, alliance chat. Arco at the crux here. It is a trade for Arco. Oh boy. Was it a dude trade? Yeah, it was a dude trade. No, it was just the 4 trade because it's progressive. Sorry. The 4 trade for the Reapers. Do they take the JMX kill? Do they take the Omnia kill? The Omnia kill's got you one more card. And you need the extra card, so it's got to be the Omnia kill. So Omnia ends up feeding themselves so that the Reapers can get the trade in. They've got to take that kill. And it will be a kill for the Reapers of Team Omnia. And I am Rugster. What can they... Can he finish it off this? Are you guys counting it? No way to get the rest of it? I've got us at 26 minutes so far here. For those keeping track at home. Portal's open. Game is ending according to Cecil. Arco checking to see how many troops he lost. Does someone take the Reaper's kill now? Long draft phase here for the 69ers in quarantine. Trying to figure out how to get the 14 maybe. It doesn't look doable. He's got 2 over here, 3. So he's on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And he's got to hit 2 decent sized stacks. Yeah, he doesn't do it. Doesn't really go for much of a block either. Yeah, I don't know the purpose of the trade. Maybe just a thought that... Because everyone left would get a trade in turn if they can get a dry kill of the 69ers. But a dry kill would be almost impossible for everybody. So maybe that's the logic. Hoping for a failed 70. Classic Arco. Alright, Breda might also chance potentially to run it. Currently sitting on 4 territories. Would have to go through a 20 stack probably. So he skips. The 69ers did take a card. They were on... yeah, they were on 4 when they traded. All right, JMX, 52 troops here for Zychron. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 easy. Oof. It's tough pathing for JMX for sure. But the card trades are jumping up a little bit. Now we've had 2 trades, right? Or 3 trades. Now we've had 3 trades. The 4, 6, and the 8. So the next trade's the 10. Slapper stack for... Okay, so the board's going to open up a little bit. But Zychron feels like it's time to make his slapper stack there in North Africa. Okay, we do see the trade here for Arco. And Arco just puts a huge 48 number right in the middle of the board. Can Chonk do it? Chonk just takes a card. Stays there in Central Asia. I'm making up territory names because I have no idea what they are on this map. Arco has collected the 3 points so far for the Reapers, taking out Omnia, the host of this wild, wild match. Just a quick take there from Quarantined and passing along to Bradamite here for the Philadelphia Freedom. Chonk could have gotten 13. Oh, that's close. Yeah, this is a tough situation for Bradomite. He is boxed in. He's got to fortify onto the portal after this turn, I think. Because he's just completely boxed in by Jax. But maybe Jax is trying to trick him into moving... I mean, sorry, not Jax. Zycron is trying to trick him into moving that 32 off. Now a 44. Oh, I think... Is it a split? No, he just sits there right in front of him. Says, I'm not going anywhere. '69ers are going to have portal access. They can get the backside here. These three come around for those two. The 18 can take these two. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then you got to hit 2 medium stacks. I think it's somewhat doable. You're going to have to hit the 14 stack. And I guess the 32. Guess you kill Chonk with it. Oh, interesting move there. Zycron goes and blocks up the board a little bit. Does Arca take any more cards? Pink could have it. Could Pink just get the kill? No. Doesn't have that. What are trades up to now? '69ers 13 without a set, so they just got to hit one big one. Anyone going for JMX on 5 cards here? Trade on 3 for the '69ers? Let's see. You could take the 2 1s, double tap the 27. That gets you 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, it is a trade on 3. He hit the 16. I still think that's 14 that I'm getting to, unless I'm counting it wrong. How do they kill Pink, though? They can't get both stacks over there. Oh, yeah, they can. They can double tap from this side. So a kill on Chonk by the '69ers could lead him into that 70 run. He comes up and around, double taps the 48. But it's really tight. Would need decent dice. 22 on 16. So would need decent dice, but I think they had a shot at it. But it wouldn't have traded him in turn, so that's not the kill. Never mind. Terrible idea. Terrible, terrible idea. The idea would have been to take out red. But can't get both stacks over there. Yeah. Ooh, nope, Bradomite skips. Alright, Zycron gets to live on 5 cards for a turn there. Gets the 25 trade. And nobody can trade anytime soon because they've been doing so much skipping. Somehow Arco is built back up to be competitive here even after the kill. You thought the '69ers had 14. I think it was really close. I think I counted 13, but it's possible I miscounted. Obviously, you just got to avoid the The 4 big stacks on there. Remember, 14 is all but 5 territories, so real easy to count. You just got to pick the 5 territories you're not going into. All right. We do see Zycron retake Africa. And a little mini guard there. Nobody's going to trade anytime soon. Arco taking very fast card skips. Remember, the scoring here in PRT League, you get 3 points for a bounty, but that bounty has to have an immediate trade, or you've got to win on that turn. Yeah, I think the skipping is interesting with the value of the cards right now. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of logic to it. It's just very interesting to me that they're still skipping. This might be a run from the 69ers. They get the hit. Okay, it's a double tap in NA. 52%. Now over the threshold. 57. Got to hit the 1, the 4, and the 1. That is a win for the 69ers. Congratulations. Quarantine gets the first win of the season for those 69ers. In Simple World, what a wild game. Who knew we were in for such a wild match there in Simple World? And congrats to Quarantine.